Ah. Day 6 of Deadly Premonition. This definitely feels like it's been going for quite a while, but we're I'd say about halfway through the game now, if based just solely on like story progress, as it were. Yeah. Oh, yeah, just making sure, yeah. Resume. Starting episode 3, chapter 14. You know, like, we basically spent all of Saturday just getting through the entirety of episode 2, which we'll get a recap.
Previously during the investigation.
So, you want to find out everything there is to know about Diane?
Agent York, Nick is leaving the bar.
Wait! She's still alive.
Stop right there, Nick. You're under arrest for the attempted murder of Diane Ames. Emily, hurry!
You saved my life.
No need to thank me for that. I'm pretty useless. I couldn't save Becky. I couldn't save Diane.
That's true. But we did save our old car. We managed to get it back from the junkyard, and man, is it better now. Okay. Another dream sequence. I'm trying to remember, because I'm pretty sure there's like a specific like set of doors I think you have to go through. Yeah, we'll go ahead first. And then right. Ah, there it is. Of course, we would not want to leave this dream while potentially missing another trading card. All right then. Yeah. Okay, hold on. There it is. There's the man we need to speak with.
Open this door. There is no turning back.
A man with weird air filters built into his neck. A shocking similarity to the mysterious capitalist.
I do. It's better than staying here.
That's true.
Very well then.
Okay, then. Oh, this scene.
Look carefully, boy. At times, we must purge things from this world because they should not exist. Even if it means losing someone that you love.
I love how cheap and obvious, like, the shadow filter they put over the top half of York's dad's face. That's the music, because it's like, it's not even something that's like a result of like the in-game lighting or anything like that. It's like literally just painted on as part of the model. And it still exists too when we get his trading card. Because, unless we had already gotten the trading card, I forget, because we've picked up so many. But yeah, it's like, even in the trading card, they refuse to let you see the entirety of Brian Xander Morgan's face. Anyway, it's a new day. New coffee. And still wearing that very
Mr.
silly
Morgan,
suit
do you want a
with the
Yes.
heart necktie.
Thank you.
Is the coffee that good, Mr. Morgan?
Coffee is a vital investigative tool. I know exactly what to do now.
Oh, this is the best. It starts Monday. Red tags are 2 for $1. Yellow tags are 60.
It says to hurry. And the first letter of each line is H-A-R.
Ah.
Let's go pay the problematic rich boy who owns half of the town a visit.
Also, hand her your damn coffee cup, please.
I think I'm going to go see Harry today.
Oh, wow.
Oh, really? He's a little strange, but I think he's the most trustworthy one around here.
Really?
I think you'll have fun with him.
If you say so, Polly, then we probably will.
Of course. Now, give me your cup, and I'll give you some more coffee.
Come on, York. Like, just hand her the damn cup. Whatever. They knew exactly what they were doing when they were animating that scene.
Mr. Morgan, what about the coffee? Don't you want a refill? Your coffee!
Oh, dear. You know, consider this payback for all the times you've deflected our points of conversation by just feigning to be hard of hearing and thinking about something else. Consider that for a while. But there is one thing we do need to get before we actually go and see Harry. Because the time has come for another infinite ammo weapon. Hey, Emily.
York, I can't find Thomas. Was he here?
No, I haven't seen him. Have you tried the radio?
I've been trying, but he's not answering.
What about Nick?
No problem with him. He's calmed down a little. He's still saying he didn't do it. Nick said that Thomas disappeared sometime during the night. He kept calling for him, but Thomas stopped responding. I'm a bit worried. George has asked for permission.
I love how she's now picked up on York's mannerisms, that she's also doing like the
Surely he's just
tapping towards her chest.
But I'm not against looking for him. Tell George that he has my blessing.
Okay. As far as I know, Thomas always calls in when he needs a day off.
We're human, and so we are limited. As far as you know, there haven't been any serial killings here before, right?
Hmm?
That's right, but that's not...
Wait.
Emily, I'm going to see Harry today.
What? Why? We have plenty of other leads to follow, don't we?
He did invite me over, though. It would be bad manners not to accept.
Oh.
Are you really an FBI agent?
Yes.
I think the FBI would take a more logical approach to investigations.
But Emily, a serial killer does not stay within the boundaries of logic. Thus, you can't hope to capture such a killer using only logic. That's why I'm going to see Harry. You go with George and find Thomas.
Okay, sounds like a plan.
Yeah.
Great. Thanks.
There we go. No, don't go to that car, York. You got a better one.
I was an idiot for thinking you might be a good pick. I really need to work on my taste in men.
Oh, man. Oh, poor Emily. Anyway, let's get over to our car proper and, like, get the game to recognize that that's what we want to take, even when we need to fast travel. Though we probably won't need to. This thing moves fast. And yeah, fast traveling is always going to be the most time efficient, but that doesn't mean we're really going to be able to get any... Oh, jeez, I keep forgetting still how absolutely squirrely this thing is to control. But at least it seems to handle that corner a lot better without me needing to, like, e-brake or anything. But yeah, I figured it'd be best to keep driving to where we go to and minimize the need for the radio, because we don't have nearly as much side quest now as we did at the start of the game, and we need to hear more of these conversations.
Zach, we've ended up with a third victim. That dive I made at the gallery would be a wasted attempt to save a life. It's a real mess.
Yeah?
Dive. When's the last time I made a dive like that? Oh, I remember. Do you? It was in my late teens. We used to go to those concerts.
Oh, dear.
You and I like punk rock, but we like different types of punk. You liked hard and heavy punk.
Huh.
Crash and Sham 69.
Mm-hmm.
I like the more twisted ones. Like the Damned, Buzzcocks, Iggy Pop, Joy Division.
There's Joy Division.
We used to talk for hours about the bands we really liked. But for some reason, neither of us listened to the Sex Pistols.
Really? No shit.
Wonder why that was. Seems strange thinking about it now.
Yeah. And obviously, given their age, they would be, like, obviously more fans of, like, the older classic type of, like, punk rock bands, you know? Nothing that would be more known from, like, the 90s to 2000s or anything like that, you know? No Bad Religion or Offspring, things like that. Anyway.
Zach, did you want to go somewhere?
Oh,
before we
look
visit?
who's here.
That's fine.
Didn't I tell you to go look for Emily? Not look for Emily, to look for Nick. Thomas, god damn it, I'm getting my names mixed up. Oh, you are on the look. Oh well, that's some info gathering bonus, but no. Right now we need to go inside, talk to Keith, get the map to Psychic Spot B. Sup, dude?
Yo, dude.
Wow, he is pretty bummed out sounding. I mean, we've already got 3 dead girls now in this town. That's pretty heavy. Anyway, tell us a spooky story, man.
This map shows a station along the abandoned extended lines track. Now that was a busy place back when the lumber trade was big. No one goes near it now, you know. It's like a train graveyard. On top of that, some folks say they've even seen ghosts there. I don't mean one or two ghosts, man. I mean like hundreds.
Dun dun.
Every now and then, a golden opportunity comes along. Like a chance to leave home for a while and earn a lot of money. There were plenty of them at the end of the 80s. The lumber mill was severely short-handed, so they called in a lot of outside workers. But the place was failing, and indeed it died before most of the poor guys got there. So there was like a load of labor workers that had nowhere to go. No place to work, no way to get back to where they came from. A fair amount of them decided to live on the train they had rode in on. I guess that must have been hard living on a train car that ain't moving.
What kept them in town?
Ah, now, the head of the lumber mill had been lying to them. Wait just a little longer, we'll have work for you soon, you know, that kind of thing. He was just a lying scumbag. No way to rock, man. But lies.
Some employers,
only
man.
last so long. With each day that passed, those unemployed guys got more angry. But then, something happened. And the timing for it was incredible. The rail car they were spending the night in just happened to catch fire, with all them inside it.
Incredible timing indeed.
Oh yeah, but the police couldn't find any evidence to pin it on anyone. They didn't have all those gadgets and stuff you guys got now. And the police were annoyed the
Really? Not
unemployed
even
guys were
basic
causing
forensic
trouble.
shit. Like,
Nothing happened
come
to
on.
the head of the lumber mill. It made the news as an accident. But the rumor says that a large number of those boys are still living in that train car, unaware that they're dead. You better be careful, Mr. FBI, if you go down there by yourself.
Oh, I am. I absolutely am. Okay then. Off we go to the train graveyard. And also on top of that, the based on just what I was looking ahead at in the walkthrough that I've been using to go for 100%, this is technically like right until the epilogue. This might as well be considered like the last of the side quests we can do until we finish the main story. Like, there's basically like a lot that just happens in what is essentially the post game. Okay. Now, if I recall where they mentioned with like the graveyard, because that's Cope's tunnel. Like, we don't need to go there. Where we need to go is all the way to the east side of Greenvale, right behind Thomas's apartment. Although, Carol's actually out there as well, so we might as well, assuming she doesn't leave, and she's just hanging outside the buildings for a smoke, we could probably catch her for some info on Thomas's whereabouts. Oh yeah, and because this isn't a police car, we do not have the siren. So I imagine for people that'll be like watching these from here on will be relieved that the siren isn't blaring the whole time I need to go fast.
We went all the way to New York to see them play, right, Zach? It took us hours to get to New York by bus. We got to the CBGB and we were so nervous we couldn't go inside.
It took us 30 minutes to gather enough courage to go inside. Inside, we were shut. Right, Zach?
I'll never forget that feeling. It was like a blitzkrieg.
This is a freaking Ramones. Of course. They wouldn't have dropped the word Blitzkrieg if it wasn't also going to be a reference to Blitzkrieg Bob.
But it's amazing I got in without being asked for ID. Those were the good old days.
Oh, you
Rock and
sneaky
roll,
devil.
high school and Chinese rock. Sheena is a punk rocker and surfing bird. And I was so depressed when I heard the news of the deaths. Original punk is one of the greatest gifts left from the 20th century.
Yeah.
Let's hope they're still rocking on wherever they are.
Hold on. I gotta double check the... Oh yeah, she should still be there. But yeah, Punk will never die. Hopefully. Wait, she should be right next to me. What the... Huh, that's odd. Well, whatever. Alright, fine. Let's just get back in the car and we'll drive around to the rail yard. Okay. Let's try and get... Oh jeez. Physics can still be quite weird with a car this fast. Man. I can only imagine how much faster Sigourney's quest would be if we had the car this early. Like, the best that we even had at the time was George's car that we got. Yeah, let's do this. Oh, jeez. Oh, dear. That's also very weird that... Oh, God. Okay. Wait, hold on. I forgot. Like, I haven't flipped the weather doll yet or anything, have I? Right, it's still upside down, of course. Yeah, let's actually use this and this just to be safe. I've been maxed on these for a while. Yes! Like, these guys are now actually... Wait, are they... Oh, okay, come on. Yeah, it's like these dudes are now able to withstand more than one hit. Like, what the hell, man? I mean, it's either that or just the, something with the hitboxes not registering the whole way. But yeah, we gotta just keep going through this. Let's switch to the Magnum again. Oh, jeez. Oh, I know exactly what kind of gimmick they're going for. Oh, these... Oh, this is mean. Nope, 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 nope. Okay, no. This is significantly cruel. This very idea. I mean, look at this. Like, they all die anyway. Wow. Actually, now that I think about it, that probably would have been a decent place for, like, using the infinite machine gun. Okay, now is this... Okay, some of these dudes still have... Yeah, I gotta basically do a full combo now. Yeah, it's just like the first swing used to do it. Well, though sometimes that does, so... And that's working there. I'm guessing it's just... I never noticed, but maybe just like the shotgun enemies have a bit more of a health buff than they used to. It's the only way I can really understand that, if I'm being honest. Oh, well. I mean, we're still fine. We got the weather doll slowly giving us our health back, so I think it's not an issue. But what's coming up near the end of this is the... Yep, it's this. Another fight with the crawling shadows. Yeah. Fortunately, it should still only take 2 hits to bring him down. Yeah, I think that's the part that's especially weird. Just the more I've been thinking about it, especially after the last stream, like obviously with like these crawling shadows, but in addition, just those shotgun wielding shadows that we went up against recently. The part that makes the whole combat feel even weirder now is that if you're doing melee, maybe it's just the case with like this weapon or something. But like there is no sound effect at all for hitting them unless it's the one that kills them. Oh, look at that. A Japanese sword. How quaint in this freaking small like middle of nowhere Washington state town. Yeah. Okay. Full combo at least does seem to work to the extent where I think it's like I feel like that second swing has to be missing to some degree because yeah, there's no sound, but you can at least still see like the blood that comes out of them. But I feel like that's not really like that alone isn't enough. Okay, is that all of them? Nope, no one behind there. No? What the hell? Is there another one? Wait, what the hell, man? Oh, no, I see it. Okay. There was still, like, a black splotch on the ground. Oh, fucking asshole. Okay. So another thing you learn... like that's new every time you go through Daily Premonition. The third swing of with Greg Hodge is like always guaranteed to knock them down. Oh god, more of this shit. Alright. Alright, line them up. Wait. Okay, that's not fair. The dude didn't set on fire. Okay, come on. Oh my god. Even when he's on fire, I thought he could juke me. That's not cool at all. Seriously, where are these bastards gonna come from next? Okay. Nice shot. Okay. I mean, at least I'm giving this some amount of use. Though I've not done anything like with this regular shotgun. I feel like it deserves something before I eventually ditch it. Because yeah, that's the next infinity weapon we're gonna be getting from all this. We're actually getting an infinite ammo shotgun. And it kind of sucks. Unsurprisingly. Well, and it's like just only had the 4 shots loaded into it. Yeah, I feel like even with infinite ammo, like, this shotgun's still gonna be pretty lousy. But not like it matters. I'm still gonna be using Grekkoch and, like, the Magnum overall is the thing. It's just something to have for completion's sake. Okay, unless I'm missing something. Just where else do I need to go for these things to spawn? Do I also have to shoot these barrels? Oh, man. More bullets. First aid kit. I'm even running through this. It's like... Hold on, let me look again. Okay, this is getting ridiculous. I certainly hope that this is not like a soft lock situation. Are you kidding? Okay, seriously? I'm not seeing where else it could be coming, could potentially spawn from that I haven't gone near. Oh my god, this. Seriously, what the hell do I do? This is not cool. Come on. Oh, for fuck's sake. Oh, is there something with like the Ring of Fire? No. Seriously, it's like what the hell's going on? It's like I'm stuck here now. Oh my god, this is ridiculous. I might as well just pick these up while I'm at it. Not sure how much good that'll do, but I feel like I'm left with so little options. Oh, god damn it. No, fuck it. You know what? I'm gonna leave and reset this. That sucks. Like, it's not a soft like, it's not a hard crash or anything, like I'm losing a save file or anything. No, it's not that. It's just I am not getting the prompt that I need that lets me know, like, hey, this room is clear. You can leave now. The door's unlocked. Just... what the fuck, game? Yeah, so we're gonna get this another shot. Yeah, so I'll have to... ah! Fuck her. Okay. And at least any melee hits from a weapon like this will still hit enemies that are on the ground. That's a relief. Ah. Seriously? How did all that miss? Oh, that is bullshit. Just fuck off. And screw these things. God, again, it's like, how could you make something where it's like, where like you do not have any kind of audio cue for when you've made like a successful hit? Like, what the hell? Okay, that's actually kind of rad doing it this way. I guess I am glad to have done it like this. Yeah, okay. That was kind of fun. But now back to this. There. Yeah, I'm at least thankful that it really only seems to be for like the shotgun enemies that even have like that can withstand more than one hit. Wow, I can't believe I was able to interrupt her in time. Is that all? Can we please move on? Thank you. Oh, come on! Oh, jeez. Yeah, we're clearly trying to rush through this even faster than we did before. And if it still leaves me stuck in that same room with the ring, with the ring of fire, I'm gonna be real upset and just forego this entirely. Oh wait, of course I could just. I don't need to wait. I could just do that all in one cycle because as long as all like the full combo connects, that's enough. Oh, come on. Yeah, assuming that like the first and third hits are both able to hit, that's the problem. Take that. I'm out of here. Alright, back here with more shotgun enemies. Okay, come on. So far, not getting hit by anyone in here. That's good news. Oh man, where would I be without this guitar? I swear. Okay. And there should be one more that's behind this train car. Yep. Like, you know what would actually be a lot better in terms of feedback? If whenever you went into these rooms, red vines would just pop up behind this door, and they would only go away once you've, like, killed all the enemies in the room. That would be a whole lot better in letting you know that you've actually cleared it out. Okay. Okay, this has to be something where it is just a case of they really did not, or just something went wrong with like the programming. Ugh. Come on. Oh, fuck you. Please let that be it. Oh, hey, an Agent Honor. And a can of pickles. Don't mind if I do. Like, I ran a full sprint around the entire circle. It should... Oh, thank fucking Christ! Oh, okay. Alright, we're back in it. That issue is no longer a thing. We can resume normally. Ah. It's too far away when I was trying to hit them. Okay. These things do not scare me. I should not have tried to back up during that combo. That made the final attack miss. Man, I really was lucky just that one time being able to land 2 hits on them without making them cycle their attack animations again. Okay then. Oh. Oh! Did not realize that there was a third one. Oh, jeez. Okay, come on. There we go. You basically have to be right underneath them for it to count. Ooh. Some special bait for our fishing rod, which we have not had to use at all ever since we caught Tabitha. Okay. Ah, fuck. They practically just bum rush you as soon as you, like as soon as they catch on fire. Bunch of jerks. Oh well. These guys don't have shotguns, so... Are you kidding? Oh, man. This game, sometimes. I love it. Even even though it has moments of clearly falling apart at the seams. This may be the least screwed up version compared to all the future ports of the director's cut. But man, was it like a real jumbled together mess even back on this version. It's ridiculous. Okay. Oh, thank God. And this is it. Finally, we're at the end. God. 45 minutes. Just to get this lousy infinite ammo shotgun. With a real crappy gold paint job that looks more bronze, if anything. Whew. Okay. That's complete. Now we're gonna drive all the way over to Harry's. Because mostly just to see if we are able to trigger at least... Oh, jeez. York, calm down, man. But yeah, just to see if we can milk at least like one more conversation out of York.
My first impression when I met her on that bridge is slightly different from what I think about her now. Don't you think she's pretty mesmerizing?
I mean, her having a striking resemblance to Naomi Watts, it does make her quite mesmerizing.
No, don't answer. Just asking. But if you like her, I won't stand in your way. But I'd like to hear the truth. Because this kind of stuff could affect her.
Oh, of course.
Me? I'm just interested in her, that's all. Didn't love her anything. From what I can tell, she doesn't even seem to like me. It's pretty clear from how she acts. When
Well, yeah.
As you know, Zach, I'm cautious with her. It's because I was badly burned in my last relationship. I really have no idea what we were thinking. That's my problem.
You honestly have no idea, like, how people in general think.
Maybe you should teach me.
Like, you're so... Because it's like, you are so damn focused on, like, your profiling and trying to understand the motives of serial killers that you, like, really fail to, like, just pick up, like, on just the signs of common decency and how to act around normal people. That's the issue. Like, sure, Greenville has its share of weirdos. But York still remains, like near the top of, like, the weirdo pile. And that's what makes him so endearing of a character. Okay. Driving for extra long distance. And we haven't even gone, like, below 80% on our gas meter. That's nice. And here we are. Ow. Time to get back on track with the story.
Mr. Francis York Morton, finally you have arrived. You are welcome to come inside.
Of course they knew. Just make a save to be safe, because obviously we had to go through that psychic spot like almost twice just because of the of just that one room not letting us through. 22444. But then that obviously got undone because we just earned extra money for making a save. How funny is that? Like, even when doing the things that are designed to be, like, us spending money, the game still pays us.
Mr. Stewart has been waiting for you. To the meeting room you shall go to.
Oh, man.
The meeting room is through here. Please be kind. Be sincere.
Freaking Harry Stewart is clearly pen pals with Oswell E. Spencer. I mean, when you're clearly this rich, you kind of have it in you to just be way into a bunch of, like, weird clandestine shit. And, like, wanting fancy mechanisms and secret passages in your giant mansion. Okay, hold on. Oh, wait, actually, since there's a place where we can, like, change our clothes. Excuse me. Let's actually change things over to Rainy Stripe. Which is like the last suit we had yet to wear. Like, we basically had gone through all these. Yeah, that's good. Huh. Umbrella for guest room number 1. Oh, yeah, that's... Okay, I think I'm starting to remember this. Yeah, okay, yeah, this is coming back to me. Like, all these things, like, these are puzzle items. Of course, we have to make use of them. Yeah, guest room number 3's umbrella is a red one. Okay. Kind of frustrating part. I don't know if it's like a slight, like, input error on my part, or it's the game just refusing to do it on certain doors. But, like, I'm holding X when I press A to open a door, but it doesn't, like, do the slam the door open running animation. Like, I was holding it all, like, throughout, like, that guest room with the red umbrella, and it still didn't do it, like, when going in and out. Oh, yeah, and also, now that there's a toolbox, let's just let's clean up our weapon inventory just a bit. Get rid of this regular shotgun. Horizaru's sword imported from Japan. Yeah, honestly, I'm still gonna keep these, like, as is. Even if I don't use the sword at all because I have Grekkoch, it's still absolutely hilarious just, like, with this setting to have a straight-up katana. And it's mostly just I care about having it there more just for show, if anything. Hold on.
Zach, something is still missing. We need more clues.
Okay. Yeah, so we need to place umbrellas number 3, 5, and 6. Unfortunately, it can be any order. Obviously, I'm not looking at every single part of like this area to kind of naturally figure out the puzzle, but that's only because I really, really want to get to the next story bits as much as I can. Like, these puzzles aren't anything special. It's a survival horror game. They're never special. They're just something there that's like busy work, and you simply do it because of how it's essentially tradition for the genre. You know? It's as tradition for this for these type of games as bad combat is. Of which this game certainly excels at. Okay, then.
Mr. Francis York Moore, please have some tea while it is hot. Too much coffee for your body will make it rot.
You seem well prepared. Almost as though you knew I would be coming today.
Mr. Stewart is particular about the best timing for all things. Now please, drink some tea and enjoy the good health.
Man never misses a beat when it comes to rhyming. Whether it's him speaking for Harry or speaking for himself. Either he's really popular as a theater kid in high school, or just got real dunked on by everyone.
Sugar is what's best in mind. So says Mr. Stewart.
Gasp!
Harry, where did you get these seeds?
And the plot thickens.
Mr. Francis York Morgan, those seeds were found in some specific place. Come back to me, we shall talk. Actually find that certain place. So says Mr. Stewart.
As always, the mysterious man cannot just give this the most straightforward explanation. It has to be constantly cryptic.
Mr. Francis York.
Just York, please, for God's sake.
This location. It is most cramped and most quiet, and gives a cold sensation. So says Mr.
Yeah, a graveyard. I know. Can I go now?
All right. So you're not going to talk unless I find a certain place. I'll play along.
Okay. Yeah, and how much money for that? Okay. Back up to 25,000.
Zach, let the treasure hunt begin. A crowded place, and yet it is very quiet there. Have you figured it out, Zach?
Yeah, graveyard. Duh.
Must be the graveyard.
I mean, I knew you were gonna say it either way because it's like...
You see?
Because, yeah, no way was this game ever gonna make you actually go to every single possible place that vaguely fits the description and expects you to find it on your own. There's always gonna be, like, a red waypoint marker on the minimap and on screen. Now let's try driving down this way, and hopefully the physics do not play havoc on us like it did when we last had to drive Sigourney home, because that was still the most insane, I think, that the car physics had gotten in all the times I played this.
Anyway, Zach, there aren't many young women left in this town. Even Emily could be targeted next. Can't rule that out. All the more reason to catch the raincoat killer ASAP. That means working closely together. We can work out the Emily situation later. Don't get me wrong, Zach. I mean, I'm not interested in Emily because she's female. I'm just saying she's interesting. You know, as in interesting person.
Yeah.
But by looking at her, she reminds me of something I used to feel. That's all. Like back when I first met you. You know, the feeling we all used to feel back when we were kids. Feeling safe while also feeling the need to protect, that kind of feeling. But Zach.
Oh, god damn it, I just realized I was going east instead of west.
We're getting closer one step at a time to cracking this case. I have a feeling it's going to get tough.
Yes, clearly. Anyway, gonna take a left here. Nice. Nailed that turn. Full speed. Okay. Oh, yeah. So, like, I'm actually kind of remembering now, like, why, like, the physics... Like, I wasn't going down that same winding path I was expecting to because the game just automatically warped me to the front gate, which is, like, still a huge distance away from the front door of Harry's mansion, which is still one of the more absurd parts of, like, the... just how everything is laid out in this town. Oh, what? I did not tell it to make that sharp of a turn. Something with the incline just made it do like a hard rotate, like 50 degrees or something. That was dumb.
Just as Harry said, it's crowded and quiet.
Oh, dear.
Hey, Brian.
Agent. Mr. Agent, how are you?
Oh, not bad.
I can already see the skybox wigging out behind the trees. I know something bad's gonna happen.
Game? A game? Oh, is that fun?
We've only just started, Brian. The fun is about to begin. I'd like to ask you something, actually. Is there a tree in the graveyard that drops red seeds?
Seeds? Red seeds? That tree does. And that one.
Clearly. Oh, no. Alright, that's still blocked. Yeah, just keep running. Actually, I'm just noticing something. Like, just looking back at the at like the stream preview in OBS, I'm noticing something I don't realize. I don't know how long it might have actually been happening, or if it's been getting into the VODs or anything like that. But I'm noticing that like what my capture card is spitting back out is like I'm seeing like a slight like hitches or something where like it feels like it's missing every few like skipping a frame like after every 3 or 4 or something like that. I don't know how many, but it's basically like a little bit of a stutter. Now OBS isn't telling me that it's like dropping any frames like during the encoding or rendering or even network. Thankfully, that doesn't seem to be an issue right now. But I'm wondering if like, because I know that like the times that like I've even previewed stuff like at a basic level like in OBS with my capture card, the preview never shows me like in the preview video feed the actual frame rate. Like if I'm trying to like record or stream something that can output that can like render at 60 FPS, my capture card normally doesn't show it, even though it is technically recording it to the file as that. So, and I've admittedly been getting a bit lax on actually scrubbing through the VODs for the streams after they're done rendering, just to make sure that everything's in order. I mean, I've kind of not had the need to because I feel like I've finally managed to land on decent audio settings that fit like my current equipment, that I don't need to keep checking every single time and then make adjustments for the next one.
Here under my nose.
But I am definitely worried just in case if it's like, if what I'm seeing in the preview is still showing up like in the final product in some way. I really hope it's not. Because it's like, yeah, I know this game is not a good looker, or even like or like the frame rate's not even really ideal, all things considered. But I don't know, man. Even at 30 FPS, if it's like having like those kind of like hitches every several frames, that's not a good sign. I'm like crossing my fingers that is not the case, because. And that like it is outputting to the stream and the rendered video as normal, like as it should. If it's not, then I'm gonna feel real bad as far as like potentially realizing how many streams I've been going where this has been a problem. Oh well. Again, hopefully it's nothing. All the more reason I wish I had like a better capture card and an upscaler. And you know, we're just like a new PC altogether, but I know that's basically like asking for a unicorn at this point with current PC like component part like prices. Fucking upsets me to no end just thinking about it. Especially when like the like just the amount of videos I've been watching from people like doing runs of the Stranger of Paradise demo.
Zach, if you notice anything, just stop.
And it's just like knowing that PC version is gonna be like on Epic Games Store first, I am just left conflicted in actually seriously considering now just getting a PS5 as soon as I can in the next 6 months. Because I really don't want to. I still don't feel like I need to get a PS5 like in general, like so soon. Hold on, I'm trying to piece together the rest of the words I need while still trying to, like, properly maneuver this freaking car. But it's the sort of thing where, like, I generally just wish that I could have, like, a better, like, mid to top end PC like a new desktop instead of having to stick with this laptop for another year or two, because it's like there's still like some games that I wish I could be playing, but I know I reasonably cannot with this laptop, like Deathloop. And even then, with the games I know I can play on it, the most recent that I can still play through on it is Doom Eternal, and that's only with it at the lowest possible settings at 720p, just because I need that frame rate. I need it to be more than 100 frames in order to like feel the way that I need it to. But now I've got like the extra complication of being like, no, now I actually want just the PS5 instead, because I really need to play Final Fantasy Chaos. And not only do I want something that is like more powerful than this in order to run it well, because I feel confident that that game on PS5 is going to be optimized well enough once it launches, like better than the demos were. Because Neo obviously had plenty of room for optimizations across all of its betas, you know? That's the sort of thing that always comes in, like, in the final month before going gold. So yeah, it's like wanting something that's like still needing a platform to play that's more powerful than this, and also wanting to retain my keep my dignity by not having to indulge in buying a game from the Epic Games Store. 'Cause screw that place. I'm not touching it. I already made the mistake of trying to buying a couple games in the past on Origin, just because that was the only way I was going to be able to play like Mass Effect 3 and Titanfall. But I no longer I no longer care to hold on to that account anymore, because I've already forgotten the credentials behind it. If I'm ever gonna play Mass Effect 3 again or anything like that, it's, well, I guess that kind of depends. Point is, my life as it is that I have so many things that I need or want to spend money on to get, but I just do not have the money in total to even get around to it. You know, because for a while it had already just been a matter of hold on. Let me double check this. Okay, I might as well try going into here, because a good number of these stores are already kind of locked. Yeah, none here. But yeah, it's like a lot of the things that I feel like I'm struggling to be able to set aside enough money to buy in a reasonable amount of time are retro game related goals, specifically for hardware, you know, because it's something that I would get both of it, not just for the for my own personal use, but also the but also because I want to take advantage of those for streaming. Because it's not just getting some of the consoles I still have left to get, but it's also getting the proper mods to get around the fact that I'm never gonna be able to get the I just cannot get the a physical collection going for some of those these days, because they're too expensive. And now, on top of that, along with my continued desire to get a new PC, I am of course left with with new desires that require money, which includes getting a PS5 for Final Fantasy Chaos and getting the materials for building together a custom TV stand that can hold my CRT. Okay. Alright, I'm remembering now. Gotta move these statues, like, into the parts of this grid that match up with the numbers of the piano sonatas, which is 14, 23, and 26. Yeah. That said, though, knowing me and just kind of like the what I've been able to like feel good about justify spending is that I'm probably like the first thing I probably will get around to is actually making that TV stand. If I just talk to people who like I don't personally know, but like family members of mine know because they're like friends, and just working something out. Plus, it's like we're already like approaching winter, and it's certainly better than trying to do a woodworking project during the summer up here because the wood prices always go up quite a bit around summer. I guess it's just the sort of thing where during the winter time, the demand for lumber for those kind of projects is just not as high. Which works well for me, because I know that it would be my money on the line for building that thing. And getting someone to help with it. This is the slowest, like, block pushing of the entire game yet. Especially because it's like, you can't just hold the button to go all the way to one end if you want. It always has to stop at like these intersections. Just needlessly pads it out. But this is fine. We just gotta keep pushing up ahead until it's at like the 20 column. Or row rather, because of the position we're facing. Man. So much time just driving around and doing puzzles, and we're already like an hour and 20 some minutes in. Still kind of a shame that it's like, if I'm wanting to get like 3 days of streaming in with my schedule, it's like one of those days has to be like a weekday night, which is frustrating because like those nights are always like after I get off from work, and I can't necessarily stream like very late into the night for a multitude of reasons. Hence why I changed Wednesday and Saturdays to be like stuff that I just start in the morning, and that's at least helped with this playthrough, because I feel like anytime I complete, well, I guess I missed last Monday, but it was definitely like the first Monday I did for this. Like, I felt like I made enough progress that as much as I could, but it did not feel nearly as like significant as the progress I made every time I streamed this on Wednesday and Saturdays.
Harry, turns out what you said was true, and I'd like to hear more.
And here it is. The man finally speaks.
York, as you know, there's a powerful mystery surrounding these seeds. You've seen them at those other murders that took place elsewhere.
Indeed.
And you've seen them deeply involved with the murders in this town as well.
Look at that waterfall in the background.
But how do you know all this?
York, you must be younger than you look. Youngsters tend to hurry so much that they let things slip right past them. What you need to do is slow this down a bit. That way you'll see what's really important.
I mean, I already know what's important. I've seen this story through.
Tell you a story. 50 years ago, when the war was over, just about when the communist Red started to become a rising threat.
Of course. It's always something pertaining to freaking Red Scare in the mid-20th century.
The legend of the Raincoat Killer? Stop playing games with me, Harry. That's nothing more than folklore. The FBI has no such record of a multiple homicide case in this town.
York, Anna, Becky, and now Diane. Their deaths are real, not folklore, not legend. The Raincoat Killer is also real. But under a strict gag order, the mass murder case was never made public. In fact, one could say that it was completely erased from history.
Clearly not, because you remembered and you're telling us that this whole thing was just a cover-up. Nothing like this is ever truly truly erased.
Very good. A model student.
But if there are no records about it, then how do you know it really happened?
Because I was there, you dipshit.
Good question, York. Why would I know this? The answer is very simple. I was there.
There you fucking go. Literally just said the same thing. Yet more crass and to the point, and honestly kind of fitting of an answer for that kind of inane question. I do like this little detail regarding the Raincoat Killer that that Harry establishes, because it's like it would be easy for like this kind of murder mystery to be all like, nah man, like this famous serial killer, he's back, this mysterious vicious criminal. But no, it's more like, no, we know this dude's an imitation. The real one, he's still like, no one really knows what happened to him. He's still like a legend, practically. And hence why York has gone through several of these cases across the country. Bunch of idiots just chasing an urban legend.
So you're saying that the series of cases I've been following are all linked to this town? That's interesting, Harry. But there's no evidence to support that story. None of the criminals we caught for the other murders ever mentioned anything like that.
It's your job, your role and duty to look into that. Well, the game must go on. You know I said that the incident 50 years ago was totally erased. Well, not quite. Records still exist in the sheriff's office. The old sheriff back then hated the military and did his own investigation. need you to bring those documents here, to me. Once you've done that, I'll tell you everything I know.
More chasing around for clues. When this jackass could just tell us plainly.
And we may as well let the old man have his fun.
Yeah, just the way that like all these chapters are broken up for episode 3 are all very odd, but they are grouped together for a good reason, because this is the part of the story where it is all about finding out for real, like, seriously, what is up with these seeds? What is the Raincoat Killer? What happened that started this whole legend and rumor that's got people killing each other and eating seeds in order to gain immortality? Okay.
Documents from a case that happened 50 years ago. Let's play along with the old man for a little longer, shall we?
With all the stuff we're having to do to dig up these details, I can only hope we get through all of episode 3 before my time for streaming tonight is done. Yeah, let's... Oh yeah, turn this over and head to the sheriff's department. And... Oh, okay. I'm completely blind. I was just not even looking at like where the sheriff's department location should be. God damn it. I'm tired. This is just all yet another reason why I'm definitely liking the days that I'm just streaming in the morning to early afternoon. Works a whole lot better for me. I'm actually wondering whether or not I could try and, like, maybe forego Monday entirely and just set up, like, a stream schedule for Sunday that is the same time frame. That could work, maybe. But at the same time, I kind of do like having a one-day minimum buffer in between streams.
York, I told you. That's nothing more than local folklore.
Harry said that he was there.
The Raincoat Killer is a phantom, made up to scare children long ago. I can't believe you fell for that from Harry, of all people.
I agree with George. Harry likes to play with people. Play with their minds, too.
George, Emily. Of course I don't believe him word for word. But you won't mind if I at least try to confirm that he's wrong, will you?
Well then, can you look for the files by yourself? I'm still looking for Thomas.
Very well.
Okay, then.
Emily, open the filing room for him.
And then all of a sudden we just got a Otherworld segment in the police station, because why not?
They're here too, Zach. This might mean we're getting warmer to what we need.
Yeah, whatever. Let's get our guitar out. We're ready to rock all over these shadows. That's one. At least these ones still go down in one hit. It's just the ones at like at the map, like the Psychic Spot B. I still do not get the reasoning behind why they decided to make those take more than one hit from like the most powerful melee weapon. Okay. And of course, someone trying to physically destroy all the files so that we can't get them. Okay.
Too much noise. We're still missing a vital piece of the puzzle.
Okay. So yeah, that's a room where we could, like, rest and change our clothes if we need. But no, we're just gonna keep going. And of course, still investigate anything that has the, like, the red sparkles, because that's more important. Someone removed something. Yep, broken safe. Of course, it's just the raincoat killer, like, just making a mess of everything to stop people from digging too deep. And yeah, of course, it's like not really much else for me to even like comment on this sort of thing. This is like not really an especially interesting Otherworld segment, to the point where like I completely forgot that it even existed, because it is like this straightforward and linear, even more so. Just a lot of these narrow hallways. Wait, oh, come on. Pull up the map. Where's the actual door? Oh. Duh. It's the middle of the hallway. Ooh, just barely dodged that. Nice. There. Should be something in here. Hopefully. Through this door. Yes. There's a red investigation marker. The red seed. But yeah, really just not much in general to kind of comment or like say about this, especially because just going back through this story again has me like just so captivated again that like I kind of don't want to be constantly yammering over it, every single thing. I guess just the only other things I've noticed just how like I'm trying to like just play other games to keep myself busy until my birthday, because that'll be when I play Metroid Dread. You know, I've still checking in with people I know who have all obviously been playing the game, and just seeing that like it's still been doing a lot of really good stuff, and even like the speedrunning community for the Metroid series at this point is already like having a field day coming up with like new with skips and whatnot, like this early on, which is kind of impressive. But also, I would expect nothing less from. God damn it! But yeah, I'd expect nothing less from the Metroid community, the Metroid speedrunning community, rather, considering the legacy that series has in terms of like people working out a bunch of sequence breaks and other tricks to get through the game really fast. Okay. There we go. This is the last profiling piece that we need. Dried drops of water. Okay. But yeah, really, like, I'm so anxious for wanting to play Metroid Dread to the point that I actually started playing Super again. Didn't finish it though. It was just to kind of give myself a bit of a Metroid fix, just to kind of keep my mood up for wanting to play that game, play through Dread once I finally have it. I think I only got like halfway through Meridia, like the whole water section, in which it reminded me again that it's like Super Metroid's map does such a good job of like leading you in the direction that it needs to, like without overtly saying anything, and also like still giving you a lot of like fun options for going off the beaten path to explore.
Zach, looks like we need to continue our search for the document.
But I still keep every time I replay that game, I always get to a point with Meridia where, because of like obviously because of it being underwater, you have the gravity suit by then, but because of all like the sand and like sand falls.
George, I'll get right to the point. It looks like someone else has just removed the documents I'm looking for.
And like it just kind of slows down my progress consistently every single time.
The cabinet looks like it had been forced open.
That's possible. No one could break into there.
No, Emily. There is one person that can access that room at any time.
You don't mean Thomas?
It's too early to speculate. And profiling is my job, remember?
Yeah, we know.
More importantly, Emily, could you get me a coffee? A fresh one if possible.
Coffee? At a time like this? Why now?
Emily, please. This is very important.
Do not deny York his cup of coffee.
Some milk on the side.
With milk too.
Zach, you know something, don't you? I'm getting us some coffee. So tell me what you know.
Okay, so what does the coffee have for us now?
Zach, this is amazing. Even the taste of her coffee is thrilling.
Oh my god.
What?
No, nothing.
This
isn't the cup that Thomas always uses for me, is it?
I'm sorry about that
Wow.
too then. I just used a cup that was nearby. You have a problem with that?
Emily has just had it so much with our shit.
Well, okay, taste aside. This cup certainly is perfect.
Big fish are biting at Velvet Falls.
George, Emily, we're going to Velvet Falls. There's something waiting for us there. I can feel it.
York, are you joking? You're trusting your cup?
No, Emily. Going to a waterfall just might be a good idea. Feng Shui, a waterfall is known to be a source of power. Even if we find nothing there, I'm sure it will give us some power.
What the hell, George? That is so not like you.
To bring a fishing rod.
All right, I'll go get it.
Fishing? Are you too serious?
George, do you have a net?
Oh. You really feel bad for Emily in this situation. Okay. And now we move on to chapter 17, which is definitely up there for one of the shortest chapters of the entire game, because we have to go there and simply do just one thing. We have to do some motherfucking fishing. Yeah. It's been a long time, obviously, since we've done this. But it'll come back to us. It's all good.
Zach, I hope we can catch a big one.
Yeah. And also, for whatever reason, this section does not give us the rod that we got from completing the Tabitha side quest, and we get infinite normal bait. Not exactly sure why. I mean, the bait I can understand, but why the rod? I feel like that's kind of extra unnecessary to limit it like that. And oh, too late. At least this one, because they know it's not a side like optional like fishing pier or whatever. They don't need to obfuscate the timing or whatever with like those black boxes at the left and right side. Like you can basically see the entire thing. But yeah, assuming you weren't going to miss, this is basically like the shortest amount of gameplay there is for like an entire chapter in this game, I feel like. At least, assuming I'm not misremembering any from before or after this. Just an entire story chapter that is dedicated to fishing for some files. Not a fish. There we go. And that's it.
Good fishing, Zach. We've caught something to brag about now. In all the history of the FBI, I'm probably the only one who fished out documents thrown into a waterfall. Don't you think so, Zach?
Yeah, you could claim a first on that one.
I just don't believe it. Files from a waterfall.
And George was, George and Emily were also still fishing off to the side because they had to participate in this dumb shit.
What does that all mean?
It's called The Legend of the New Raincoat Killer.
Yeah. Fits
George,
exactly the MO of, like, what's been...
Yes. It's Thomas.
Oh, shit. Yeah.
George, I need to take these documents to Harry. He said he'd tell me everything once I take the docs to him.
But also, we need to get a hold of Thomas.
I can't allow a civilian to view them. Especially that deranged old goat who owns most of the town.
I agree with George. Harry is... how can I put it? He might be dangerous.
You don't need to worry. You said it yourselves, didn't you? There has never been a mass murder case in this town. That means these documents pertain to a case that never actually happened. Just look at it as though they never actually existed either.
Ridiculous.
York.
Also, I have already assumed command of this entire operation as an FBI agent, so clearly you are disobeying my orders for not letting me take the goddamn documents. Thank you, George.
Are you sure?
Emily, continue looking for Thomas. Our search may just have become a hunt.
Yes, get on it. I'll go see Harry alone.
Okay.
I wouldn't believe it if I hadn't seen it for myself. But Thomas?
There's got to be a rational explanation for this.
Zach, George has started to change. I think the deaths of Becky and Diane had a deep effect on him.
I guess this town truly is without a king now.
Yeah. Just the pawn. Such an insanely short chapter. Like, it's something that will, like, never not get to me whenever I think about pacing in games. And that is, like, how a game decides to divvy up, like, its chapters or segments.
Let's pay Harry another visit and get to the bottom of all this.
Like, it's part of the reason for why I always, like,
I have to admit,
like, agree with people about, like, how RE4 is magnificent when it comes to pacing. And for me, a big part of that is because of how, you know, like, its chapters are set up and like, the length of time each one goes for on average, combined with having at least, like, one, like, major highlight for it each time that can be, like, that is even, like, in the previews for like, the following chapters. Wait, hold on. There's actually no more conversations from Zach for this, so I should just take the radio. This will go a lot faster. But yeah, so it's like, you take, like the thing that RE4 does well, and then you compare it to this and just how hilariously varying in length that these chapters can go for, you know? And obviously, like, so many of them can obviously be done, they can be done very quickly if you know, like, how to, if you just care about doing, like, the critical path. But you saw it, especially, like, with that fishing one. It's like, we couldn't really leave, I think, even if we wanted to. You're basically forced to get to do that fishing minigame correctly.
You have arrived. You are welcome to come inside.
And here we go with another Otherworld segment. Although this one...
Looks like the next game is hide and seek.
I think it kind of depends on, like... I forget exactly, like, how much of it all, if there's going to be, like, any sort of profiling that goes on here. I don't think there is, technically, but oh well. We got all the tools we need. We'll just rush on through. Can get through as much of this as we can within the next hour, and then I can spend the rest of the evening winding down, finishing Dark Messiah of my magic.
These girls, Zach. Do you see the resemblance? Anna, Becky.
Huh.
Zach, look.
Foreshadowing. Yeah, you know that picture's gonna be important. Okay, let's actually double check. Hold on, like, where's the door I need? Oh, wait, no, that's on the other side. Okay, yeah, I'm gonna have to just keep going down the path where, or I guess not. Not yet. God damn it. Got some shadows to fight. Alright. Come on. Come on. I got an imitation of a legendary guitar that is waiting to meet with your face. What, that's it? Okay. Off we go. Okay. Oh, fuck. Jerk. Oh, come on, hit him. There. Oh yeah, thank God you can still quick turn even when you have... Oh, asshole. You can still quick turn even when you have the guns out, or like the melee weapon out at least. Actually, I should double check. Is that even a? I don't think it is with guns. No, it's not, because left analog stick when you have a gun equipped is always aiming. So yeah, never mind. Once again, melee weapons, the superior choice in pretty much all situations that allow for it. Okay, and there we go. Just the spook. Nothing threatening. No dogs trying to jump through it. Though the waves, like the water outside is getting real wicked. Between that and the sky, just holy shit. Like, seriously, you would think with this that they would, like, try and do, like, a cheap imitation of, like, the dogs jumping through the windows like an RE1. But no, they don't even do that. Despite being in a literal mansion. With all manner of convoluted, like, room and hallway layouts and puzzles that we have to solve. Because, of course, this is exactly the sort of thing that that freaking Harry would get into. Okay. And I guess there isn't any other locked door here, is there? Nope. Okay. Alright, good. That's actually still getting us back around to where we need to. That's good. That's good, at least. Ugh. But yeah, in my off time, besides briefly revisiting Super Metroid, I have been playing Dark Messiah just to kind of get into that some. Like playing for myself with like some mods. And I'm getting close to the end of like a hardcore playthrough of that, and I'm And I'm thinking, because it's definitely tough at times. And like, I'm sure there's like a stream playthrough of like a fresh hardcore save playthrough of Dark Messiah that would be worth showing. But the thing is that like the main mod I got for it is one that actually adds a New Game Plus feature. And I'm more interested in possibly saving a stream of that game for that. Because yeah, making, like, playing the game on the highest difficulty with the addition of like a game with like an additional mod that reverts the enemies like health values back to like what they would be on normal while still retaining the high difficulty damage, which I always like, because like the best kind of difficulty is the kind that comes from you and everyone else being glass cannons. You can punish enemies real easily, but they can also punish you for your mistakes as well. But at the same time, I can already tell that like doing a New Game Plus run of that with like most of my abilities carried over would be grounds for, I think, doing a better job showing how absolutely silly you can make that game. When you know how everything works between like the use of the environment, the spells, like everything. It's like, it has real potential. And again, I would still be playing it on like on hardcore difficulty, which ensures that like, yeah, I'd have a whole bunch of skills unlocked at the start, but I would still be able to fall prey to dumb mistakes.
Emily.
At times we must purge things from this world.
Hey, Dad.
That should not exist, even if it means losing someone that you love.
You ever gonna take that shadow mask off the... Like, what? Oh, God, I completely forgot that that's what his arm reaching out pose in this.
Did you see that?
Like, he doesn't reach out his hand the way that anyone else would with, like, the back of the hand facing up or anything like that. No, it's the back of the hand facing downwards, being like, no, please, run to me, take my hand. It's like, that's... I don't think that's appropriate for this. Oh, well. Just another part of this game's charm. Ooh. Yes. Gotta press both buttons at the same time. That's important. Man, in fact, I feel like with how quickly this is going... Yeah, not only is episode 3 definitely gonna be all wrapped up tonight, but I think I'm, like, it'll probably be wrapped up well before I hit 3 hours. So I think it might be better just to kind of stop as soon as I finish the last chapter of this episode. Plus, it being on the shorter side of things, I feel will help a bit with the... Just give me time to not only like play some other games to wind down, but also just to do what I was mentioning and double check the VOD. Just to make sure that what I'm seeing... like that weird hitching in the stream preview is totally not carrying over to the actual video and stream itself. Because as always, I'm still in this part of like my stream career, I guess. Doesn't feel like it quite yet, more like a hobby still. But just the idea where it's like, I don't have people around at all times to even give me immediate feedback on how well everything is on a technical level. I can really only figure it out, like, after everything is said and done, and then I have to figure out how to improve it for the next stream.
Welcome, York.
Alright, you old coot. Tell me everything.
Just what is going on in here?
I warned you about haste. Take it slow. You'll lose sight of what's important if you just rush past it. As an agent of the FBI, I'm sure.
Yeah.
So many people have got it all wrong. They think speed is the key. That being first is the best. They want speed and are satisfied with what the speed brings. Even if it means that they miss so much on the way. They don't even see that. I see everything that they don't. From here, I see it all. Then,
Yeah, in your weird evil villain bunker.
I can get whatever I want in this way. Anything at all.
All like the weird stock images that are being like cycled through like on the monitors like a rocket launch.
Today, Harry?
An astronaut.
But I didn't come here for a business lecture.
Oh my god.
Tell me everything you know.
Speed is not important. Timing is what is important. Timing. York, you have a natural gift for waiting for the correct timing. Just be careful that your haste does not ruin everything. That will be vital to solving the current case at hand. York, I know more than you think, but less than what you hope. One, you have Nick in custody. Two, Thomas is missing.
Harry Stewart. You expect nothing and he delivers less.
I also know that this case revolves around the red seeds. But that's about it.
So you've got an inside line on police information.
That reminds me. The victims' tongues were cut out, weren't they? But that's only a minor point. Don't let the shocks blind you to what's more important. That's another business tip.
I'm impressed. You gather information really well.
I just want to spend time
To the FBI.
looking more at like his dumb monitors with like the slideshow stock images.
Then let us close the business seminar. It's time for a history lesson instead.
Yes, let's.
I remember it as though it were yesterday, if you'll pardon the cliché. It was dark, raining, a foggy night. My parents, who normally got along,
And the sepia tone film filter was all over the night.
blaming my mother, it seemed. So I left the house, headed for the clock tower. There was a party being held that day to celebrate the tower's completion. I wanted to see the town from above, and so I decided to climb the tower. Curious child, and saw it being constructed day after day. I'm not sure why.
I definitely found it an interesting choice that like the way they depict a young Harry is that he literally has the exact same outfit that Brian the Insomniac has.
Cleaning up after the party, so it was easy to get into the theater. I used the secret passage to sneak into the tower. But when I reached the top, I saw something very strange. There were soldiers there, all wearing masks. I moved closer and saw that they were fiddling with some kind of device. Device
Huh.
emitting purple smoke.
A fat soldier. I wonder who that could be.
Just then, for the first time, the bell rang throughout the town. I reacted with fear and left the tower as fast as I could. When I got as the bell rang. After the 12th time, the bell did not stop ringing. It rang a loud 13th time.
And thus, rioting, looting, mass hysteria was there in the streets. Dead serious, that's what the fog does. Drives you mad. This part, though, is like, even though it's supposed to be a terrible event, it really paints this dude as being like a huge badass. Like, was he made extra insane because of like the purple gas, or was he always like this nuts and just used that as an excuse to just cut down everyone else? It's not a branch, that is a pipe. Oof. Knocked you out while also slicing open your gut. Like that seriously should have killed you. Like, no hospital was really gonna be like functioning at this time.
It wasn't raining anymore, and the purple fog was gone. I couldn't believe what I saw and what I myself had done. But even worse things were waiting for me when I got home. My mother was dead. Killed, presumably also by my father. The next day, the town was overrun by military personnel. That's when the gag order was issued. Talking about the incident was unappreciated, a taboo. But even still, people stopped going outside when it rained. Country folk are very patriotic.
And superstitious.
We never tell our children about what happened. But these things find a way out of even the tightest of lips in parts. People only speak of the killer in the red raincoat, which is where the legend of the raincoat killer comes from.
Quite a story.
After the incident, the gas seeped into the soil of the town. Even today, when it rains, a minute amount is released. That's why I never take my mask off when I'm outside. This town is dirty.
You're not even taking your mask off inside.
The killer is someone who is badly affected when it rains.
You need to draw the conclusions, not I. I have no conclusions.
Is there a connection between the red seeds and the gas, then?
This is just my own presumption. The seeds and the gas have a similar effect on our nervous systems. I believe someone figured that out and decided to use it. Or it could just be nature's way of getting back at us humans.
Oh shit. We found them. Oh my god, that beeping is so loud.
I'll tell you one last and very important thing.
Please do.
Just as you suspected, everything I have told you is gibberish. I never hacked into the FBI server, and I certainly know nothing about the red seeds. I shall thank you for listening to an old man babble on.
Plausible cover. Good job, you old bastard.
thing then, Harry. You're a businessman. You must be after something in return for giving me this information.
York, at times we must purge things from this world because they should not exist.
Oh, shit.
But that still does not justify murder.
Remember this. Everything changes in form.
That finger wagging animation.
There isn't a single thing that can maintain its shape.
Yeah, you don't say that stuff around York, because that's clearly bringing up some bad memories. Okay, so I think it's like we got 2 more chapters left as part of this episode. And they both have to do with going to a specific point and looking at key items. You know, more investigation as it pertains to Thomas. Man, now I'm realizing I probably should just switch back to another suit. Because I don't think I'm getting any new ones at this point.
York, we found Thomas.
Ah, he's at his house, right?
How did you know that?
Timing, Emily. Good timing.
Whatever, just get in. George is heading over there already. Let's get a move on.
Now is for Thomas to fill in the blanks in our new legend.
Yep. That's what we gotta do. And yes, we're driving in Emily's custom police vehicle, and we cannot warp anywhere else. So it's back to the police siren. At least it's 80 miles an hour. This is still faster than it would be otherwise if we did not have the upgrades. Although I guess it is going in between 80 and 75. Whatever. Oh man, just the constant. I feel like because I've been driving cars that have been able to go a lot faster than they were at the start of the game, it's making it more obvious when I hit moments in the overworld where because this is all streaming off the disc, there are very clear hitches and when the game is trying to load the next part of the map. Like, that's hilarious. And figures that Emily doesn't really have anything extra to say. Okay, let's let off on that. Yeah, I should actually still, yeah, this is still kind of annoying to do every single time, having to re-flip the weather doll. Just because of the, you know, obviously regenerating health, but also just the faster, like, decrease in our pulse meter when we let off of the button that increases it. Oh, well, we got less than 2,500 yards to go. We'll get there. We'll take a look around inside Thomas's apartment, get a new trading card after so long, and then we just do a few more things and we'll be done with the episode. Yeah. Told you this will all be done in 3 hours. And honestly, it honestly works out pretty well as far as, like, being content for a Monday night stream. Though it still doesn't change the fact that I really do want to get my schedule to a point where I can actually stream at least 3 days out of the week that I can also that I don't have to save any one of those days for the evening. Just anything to help with give me more time to work with during the day, not be so tired, not have to worry about my own stamina, and also not have to worry about like possibly going too late and like keeping my sister up, considering that she has to go to bed pretty early for her job.
George, what's happening?
We received an anonymous call informing us that Thomas returned home. I sent Emily to get you right away.
Okay.
No idea who made the call?
No. That's why I came on ahead, to see if the information was correct. A light did come on, but only for a second. I saw a tall male silhouette in the window. It was Thomas.
Okay. I'm going in. You two wait here.
We'll be ready to burst in at any moment.
Jeez. I mean, yeah, it's part of their jobs. Like, Thomas might actually be a criminal or something, but it's like...
It's the same in the countryside, after all. The climax of an investigation is always in an apartment.
Not quite. I mean, look at this dude trying to, like, hide behind cover like he's so cool. This game don't have a cover system. What the hell are you doing, York? Oh, good. There's a suitcase that we can switch out to, like, our default suit again. Because, like, all these different colors have been fun, but since we're so focused on the end game now, we might as well stick with, like, the canon outfit that the suit and tie that York always has. All right. Profiling. Start. Clearly someone in a dress.
Too much noise.
That's the most we can make out, and also that the raincoat killer was there. Alright, let's get out of this. Suit agent. There we go. Extra for trendy clothes. Now to look around at all the clues. I do like the nice touch that, like, even throughout, like, this profiling sequence, like the song from the vinyl is still playing throughout. Or, well, I guess not anymore, actually. Oh yeah, that's right. Can't forget. Gotta make sure I get this trading card, Thomas's Biscuit. Ooh. And the cherry pie. Oh, yeah. More clues in here. Including an Agent Honor carefully hidden behind a bunch of garbage bags. These clues for the profiling, admittedly, are like the more easy to figure out what happened compared to a lot of the other like profiling moments early on in the game. Like, maybe that's kind of the point, just to kind of show that you're kind of getting more and more comfortable being in York's shoes and, like, kind of getting into, like, the whole method of profiling. But I don't know, I think it's... I feel like that almost kind of doesn't matter, because even knowing how, like, the plot goes and what actually happened, it's like the earlier profiling bits, like, the evidence that, like, goes to it, like, makes almost no goddamn sense. Like, a lot of it, half the time, was just, like, you finding a symbol of the reverse peace sign, and just the game being like, okay, that's it. That's the evidence. But here, it's more like very logical clues, you know, like, it's footprints, it's stuff like the wig, it's, like, all kinds of other things that would be, like, important, and, like, and would clearly be getting use. Okay, hold on. Gotta go back here. Where's the... Okay, am I missing something? Hold on. Actually, should have been something in here. Maybe it's not this bathroom. Is there another one? Yeah, because that's the door out. Oh, right. Yeah, it's this. This is another bathroom. Yeah, that's right. Okay, yeah. I'm finally remembering, like, the weird aspects of, like, the layout of this apartment, where it's like, these are two separate apartments that have their doors outside of the complex, but they also happen to have a door that just goes straight into each other's from the inside. Like, that's the whole thing. Or at least I assume that's how it's all working. There we go. I completely forgot that happens.
So, Thomas wants us to look around for him a bit more. So there's more to it. Kind of like the bonus footage on a DVD. I hope it's worth watching. Don't you agree, Zach?
York? What was that noise? Damn it! We need to seal off all routes out of town.
No need for that, George. Huh? If he was going to leave town, he would have done so by now. Which means he's still got some unfinished business.
Indeed. The hunt for Thomas continues. I'll never not be weirded out at this point seeing like those end of chapter screens and it always shows clean face York. Just like I am so used to going through this game and just seeing him with that beard, which fits him so well. And just seeing like the rest of his face, like not having a beard and so smooth is just off-putting to me now. Okay. Oh my god. Yo, wow,
Do you think they heard what I said?
Not surprising, this being near the end of the game, or like in the latter half to a third of it. But just minor details like that I keep forgetting even happened, and when I see them again, it just fills me with joy.
There's plenty of time to find a way to view the bonus footage.
Oh, but we're now in the other world. Yeah. And of course, like, we only got the police vehicles to work with right now, so we're just gonna follow where the road leads us, because a whole lot of these red vines are keeping us from going anywhere. But hey, if we're lucky, we might get to run over some shadows, because they clearly deserve it. This really is one of those sections where they designed it knowing full well that they made it so that the open world would actually have enemies show up between midnight and 6 a.m., but that the player may not see those on their own time. Oh, yep, we just ran into them. Yes. Haha, take that. But yeah, they realized that people would very likely not... Jeez. A game keeps interrupting me with all kinds of weird stuff, both intended and otherwise. But yeah, it's like... God damn it, I lost my train of thought now just because of all the silly shit that was happening on screen. But yeah, it's like they knew that there's a chance that people playing this game, like, for the side quests and stuff, probably wouldn't bother playing through, like, going through the overworld when it's like this. So they made sure to have a moment in the story that is designed to, like, have you go through this. Time to follow Anna with her, like, 10 frames a second keyframe only, like, running animation when you're at a far enough distance. Okay. Alright, I'm gonna keep following, even though I know it would be a whole lot faster if I just had the car to drive. What? Oh, jeez. I feel like something's behind me. Sounded like a bird screeching. Oh god, that must have been the killer birds that, like, that one of the trading cards was about. Oh shoot. Like, I saw something, like, swooping by, like, in my periphery as I was trying to recenter the camera. Okay, seriously, Anna, when are you gonna stop making me run in literal circles? Look at that! Those are those birds! That horrific sound. Oh my god, this game. Yeah, see, look at that. Like, this was a circle that we were, like, running through. And then Anna decides to go, no, it's actually this way. Haha. Like, ugh. And look at that, we actually made it here right around the time that the song started to loop. If we gone there just a bit sooner and like didn't like have to stop for our stamina, it probably would be perfectly timed. Oh? Oh shit. Raincoat Killer's getting real serious now. Oh boy. We're probably gonna have to hide, aren't we? I forget, actually. Like, outside of, like, the major, and I mean really major, like, story points, I am, like, all this is like, the stuff where, like, the minor details are very much,
goddess of the forest myself.
like, becoming more and more difficult to recall.
What do you think, Zach?
Such is the case of games where the farther, where like they take a long time. The stuff that happens that shows up like the farther you get in is like harder to remember because it's not as impacting you as hard as like the opening hour where first impressions are important. And it's not quite the ending yet either, where it also makes a good impression, ideally. Oh, excuse me, I just had to sneeze. Trying to get out there. Wow, we are almost at 30,000. I would not be surprised if by the time we get to the epilogue and we have free reign to do whatever we want for the remaining side quests, we could probably buy the rest of the cars at the junkyard. Just for completion's sake, not because we would ever want to drive those things. Okay. Though I guess with all the cutscenes we got going on, I remember making like the estimation that we were probably going to finish episode 3 like well before 3 hours. Here it's more like I think we are going to still finish it within that, but it's going to be close. Again, I seem to always like underestimate how long these go for because I never factor in like the cutscene times. It's always too much noise. You never have anything else to say that, like, conveys the same goddamn information. Come on. Okay. So only 2 pieces of info for profiling, thankfully. Huh. Oh boy. Guess who's back? Time to run. Back to this split screen horseshit. Okay. Keep running, keep running. Keep wiggling that stick. Keep wiggling it like it's Resident Evil fucking 6. Oh, man. I mean, look at him. The dude can't keep up. He keeps having to slice away at those mannequins. Kind of absurd. Oh no. Oh shoot. Like a more optimized game would actually get rid of the split screen whenever it gets to like the that QTE when he grabs you, because it really does not need to show you like two perspectives in order to sell it, you know? That's not important. Okay, time to hide. Find a place to hide quickly and then just whatever works. Yeah, in here. Oh, wow. Now just wait until he checks every hiding spot that isn't our own and then leaves in frustration. Just go through this whole song and dance again. Oh, look at that. One of the hiding spots was under that table, which is like the worst kind of hiding spot you could go for, honestly. Come on, you asshole. Just be done with it already. My ass is tired from sitting this long and I need a drink. And he's done, thank God. Just keep throwing away those axes and pull out a new one every single time.
Zach, this is a waste of time. Let's go.
Oh, free agent honors. Don't mind if I do. Okay, actually, I need to... Right, that's not openable. That one is. And just double check the map to make sure. Okay, yeah, this is the right track. But I see some very long hallways up ahead, which most likely means we're gonna have to go up against some crawling shadows, if I had to guess. Yep, we absolutely are. Or not. Nope. Okay, so nothing in here, just the QTE. Yeah, let's just keep going. Oh, it's locked. Figures. Alright, what enemies do I have to kill, if any? Huh, that looks suspicious. Huh. Okay, that's kind of a waste. Okay, what am I missing? Oh, of course. There was a bunch of broken walls inside the stalls.
Huh?
Oh. It's Thomas. Okay. Alright, time to knock him down. Pick up the evidence. The first of 2 pieces for profiling. God, it feels so weird that like it took this long just to get our first piece, and we went through so much already inside this bar. Oh, what now? Is it another chase or what? No, it's just a weird cutscene that's supposed to signal the door's unlocked. Okay, but here's where we're gonna be fighting a crawling shadow. They still have us only fight one at a time, thankfully. There we go. Okay. These really are a pretty peculiar enemy just because they only appear in like they are explicitly designed for hallways like this. They have a very weird freaky face, but you're never actually able to see it in actual like gameplay. It's just in the one cutscene where like they're introduced and you see their hair flip back for like a moment. But also just the fact that these are enemies that at first glance require some sort of specific timing in order to hit them is like, yeah, that obviously makes them seem a lot tougher. But as I've clearly demonstrated, it is nowhere near that. Yeah, why not? Just for something different. Still insane how many bullets it freaking takes just to down them. And then, of course, we get another... like another crawling shadow. Okay, come on. Ow. Okay, that didn't quite work out as well as I was hoping it would. There. Okay, making sure that I'm still getting the... Oh wait, no, it's behind me. That's where I need to go. Almost lost my sense of direction, which seems like it would be impossible considering that this is just a straight corridor. Okay, is there another light switch? Yes, there is. Yep. Simple puzzle, just flip both of them. Never mind the fact of the different colored lights. Or... Shoot, hold on. Wait. Or maybe it is you just have to cycle. Yeah. Yeah, that's what it was. Okay. I was almost giving it a bunch of, like, credit for thinking, like, oh, it was as simple as just flipping both switches once, because that's what they expect. But no, it was the other thing I was thinking, which was it's just freaking color matching the lights. Okay. Coming through. Not slowing down for any of these fools. Oh my god. Oh, that's right. Another sword item, and it's a literal... It is just a saber. Fantastic. This game, man. God, I've forgotten just how long this part goes on for. Like, this is the stretch of the game where, like, the specific otherworld sections just do not register as having ever happened in my brain until I get back to them. Oh, and now we're back to the shadows with shotguns who can withstand more than one guitar swing. Fantastic. That's the last thing I needed. There you go. Look at her dance. Look at her. Yeah, I knew for that it would be more beneficial to hang back. Sir. There. Jeez, how many of these rooms do I need to go through? I mean, look at this. This is such a complicated map. Even though it's linear, just looking at the map itself feels so overwhelming. Okay, another chase.
See you.
Alright. Ooh. Not this time, asshole. Look at those sick commando rolls. Nothing can stop Agent York. In fact, with like how long I've been playing this game now, going back through it, it's like it's also helped that like my reaction time for those QTEs has gotten a lot better. Because even when you like this game, if you've not been playing it for, if you've not played it to the point that you get used to it, it is it is very common to screw up on like the timing for those QTEs because the meter goes down so quickly. Like, you remember like when I did the first stream for this, going through the prologue, like that first QTE you get is like, it is so hard to predict, combined with the fact that the button presses are randomized. Those, admittedly, I do not think are randomized. Like, all 4 of those were for the face buttons, you know, Y, B, X, and A. So I think that was 100% intended to work that way. Okay. And we're done. Now we gotta navigate through these flames and mannequins. Yeah, it's like this place is just getting nuts. Just keep moving. We're near the end of this gauntlet. We'll finally get our second piece of evidence and be done. And there it is, a wooden ice pick. Oh yeah. Yeah, no sane person teaches you to use an ice pick this way, especially as like a possible like stabbing instrument. Oh yeah, that's what the pick is for. It's literally the key to like a secret chamber. That makes sense.
Huh?
Oh no. It's gotta run. One last chase. For old time's sake. This is ridiculous. That was weird. I thought it was going to be a QT, so I was getting ready to press B to avoid it. But no, he's not throwing his axe. He's just breaking him down. That's kind of a pointless chase, all things considered. Like, look at how short that is. You could have just made that a cutscene and it would be just as effective. Just happened to see through the wall and knew exactly that's where it goes.
That's one bizarre setup. Whoever made this must be crazy.
Gotta stab it in all dramatic like. It's the only way it will unlock. Oh god, that's right. Oh yeah. Okay. Showing this again for posterity. Lighting on. Lighting off. Green filter. No green filter. Good job, Access Games. You couldn't even make it a gradual transition. It's just a hard cut. Fucking fantastic. And now we've made it to the hidden sex dungeon. A staple of all serial killers, I guess.
Zach, okay, so it's not bonus footage. It's still part of the main feature. Perpetrator is exactly who I thought it was.
First things first. We'd better let poor Nick go.
Oh. What a cliffhanger. I mean, not quite a cliffhanger yet. The cutscene's still going. But yeah, things have gotten quite interesting at this point. Like, episode 4 onward is where just the story really, really starts to get crazy. And it still is, like, engaging all the same. Like, the nature of the mystery itself and, like, how it all fits together is done really well. It just also happens, again, to be especially absurd and kind of over the top in places. Yeah, so that's the big deal. Thomas is a cross-dresser. You can even see a bit of that tattoo that he was talking about all the way back at, like, in episode 1. Love G. You actually get a better shot of it, like, in the next episode. 'Cause there's some pretty nuts stuff that happens there. But that'll be for next time, because we are already right up on the 3-hour mark. So much story progress done. Very little side quests. Only the one to get that freaking shotgun. And I'm pretty sure, like, it would not be at the 3-hour mark if that thing had just worked the first time and I wasn't stuck in that room. So yeah. Yeah, if all goes well, hopefully I'll be able to get through, like, most if not everything done by Saturday. And if it's not all done Saturday, then I can, like, get the remaining side content of this game all done by the following Monday. And it will line up just in time for me to have my my day off from streaming on the 20th. Because, again, it's my birthday. Already setting time aside to play Metroid Dread in my own time, because that game's clearly going to deserve it. Okay, but thank you for watching. Look forward to seeing how the rest of this story develops. And if you already know how Deadly Premonition goes, then look forward to reliving how it develops and how it gets more crazy. Take care.